Hello, my friends. Andy Kennedy here with Innerself Lightworks, coming to you from this beautiful river today. This is actually the Fish Creek here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. It feeds into the Yampa River, and the Yampa flows all the way to the Green and the Colorado convergence and then into the ocean. And as I was sitting here at this beautiful, beautiful spot today, soaking up the sun and listening to the roar of this water, it was so loud I couldn't actually record this into the woods visualization for you until I got home, because the audio just wouldn't have come through. It is so loud at this spot right now. We are pretty much at peak with our water flow. And what I found was super interesting was thinking about, while I was sitting here, where this water has come from. Now, we live at about 6,000 to 7,000 feet. The mountain above us reaches to 10,000 feet, 10.5 actually. My house is at 6.2, but the elevation range varies throughout town. But what I wanted to talk to you today was about patience, because if you think about even just one molecule of water, of course this is hundreds of thousands of millions and billions of molecules of water, but thinking about just one of them and how our weather system comes from the West Coast. Here in Colorado, our clouds are seeded by the Pacific Ocean and the Pacific Northwest. They roar up over the Rocky Mountains, gathering more and more moisture as they come, and then they drop that moisture here in Steamboat, Colorado. And when that moisture then falls as snow in winter, it incubates. So, starting with that preface, think about, close your eyes, or just watch this water, but think about you being that one molecule of water. And coming up into the clouds, over the Rocky Mountains. See yourself riding the clouds, riding that weather system wave with all your friends, right? And riding that into the Rocky Mountains, and then triggered by pressure in the air system, you fall as light and billowing as a snowflake. And each of the molecules alongside of you are all individual. They're all individual, beautifully different, unique molecules, snowflakes. Every snowflake is different. And so as a snowflake, you and your gajillion friends pile up on our Steamboat Mountains and incubate, waiting. Maybe the molecules bond, bind, combine. But as an individual, you sit there and you wait through winter, through all of the months of winter, whether you land in Steamboat in December or not, maybe in April, the end of the season. You wait. And then the sun warms up, and the skies are blue, and the snow begins to melt. And as it does, it starts at a trickle at the top of the mountain. And then it begins to increase. It increases with a gathering of molecules. And in that increase and collection of more and more water flowing down the mountain, picking up the various streams that all converge into this beautiful fish creek. And anywhere between a half a mile or a mile up from where I am sitting, watching this water, there is a 300-foot waterfall. You can go back to the very first episode of Into the Woods that I recorded to see that beautiful waterfall in the winter. And as the water flows over that, it collects with the North Fork of the Fish Creek. And again, like I said, numerous other streams. So if you think about how every molecule that I'm looking at right now in this creek has been a melted molecule of snow, it's amazing. Truly amazing to think about. To think about the patience that it takes to be a drop of rain. And take that with you for the rest of the day. And enjoy that sense of patience and presence about the cycles of life, the cycles of your emotions and the cycles of what it takes to be patient.